to Bowl Me Over. This is Deb, and I'm here with my mom, Lois. Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Mom's here because we're showing you a super special recipe today, and that is Mom's recipe for deviled egg potato salad. And, you know, Mom's is always the best, right? And when we were talking about filming this, Mom's like, well, I'm not going to be in the video, am I? And I said, yeah, it can't be Mom's deviled eggs potato salad without Mom. And Mom's like, yeah, it could. So anyway, we need her tips and tricks, right? So I appreciate you joining us, and I think you're going to really love this recipe. So before we get started, I'm going to walk through the ingredients real quick, and then I'm going to give you some tips. Mom and I are, as far as everything goes. But what you're going to need: about 3 pounds of diced cooked potatoes. You want them to be cold. Eggs, mayonnaise. We have some mustard, just yellow mustard. An onion. That was a big giant onion, so we're just going to use half of it, and some salt and pepper. Now, you could use a ton of other ingredients in this, but we keep it really simple, really basic. So Mom, why do you use the Yukon Gold potatoes?
They stay firm and they're easy. They just dice them up, don't peel them or anything. Just
yeah, we like lazy. So what Mom was saying there, in case you couldn't quite catch that, she uses these because they stay firm. You know, like russet potatoes, they'll work too, but if you overcook them a minute, they'll just get mushy.
They will.
Can you use red potatoes? Would red potatoes
Sure,
work for
you
this?
can. It'll just be different.
Yeah, and that'd give a nice color to it if you're kind of looking for that kind of thing.
But this is what I had today.
Yeah, and that works. That works. Eggs. We have the eggs and we boiled them. And my suggestion for that, when you're looking to boil your eggs and get that perfect egg, is put them in a cold water, bring them up to a boil them for 3 minutes, put a lid on it, remove them from the heat, and let them sit there for 30, and they'll be perfect every time, hard-boiled eggs. Or you could use the air fryer recipe. I have that, I think I have that below. If not, I'll link up to that too. For the onions, of course you could use green onions. You could use shallots. Shallots would be nice to be really mild, but we always use yellow onions because they're sweet.
I meant to have a green onion just to
Make it pretty?
pretty, but I forgot.
Okay, so I have some paprika. That'll work.
Good.
Yeah, we'll put that on the top. You just really need a smattering, just a small bit of salt and pepper. The mayonnaise has quite a bit of salt in it too, but anyway, we're going to start with showing you how easy this is to make. I'm going to set this off to the side, and we're going to start by, do you want to do the
Sure, I can do
eggs,
the
Mom?
eggs.
We'll just set this over here. Let's get this out of the way. And our once again, quick and lazy tip for eggs is we use an egg slicer, and we put it one way, and we slice it, and we turn it the other way and slice it. It dices the eggs perfectly. And for this recipe, whether Mom's making it or I'm making it, neither one of us separate the yolks and do that whole thing first, because, you know, it is a deviled egg potato salad. You really don't need to do that. So while Mom is busy doing that, I'm going to dice this onion, and he's been out of the refrigerator for a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't make me cry. We'll see. Gosh, there's one more tip I was gonna give you. Oh, when it comes to your potatoes and your eggs, it was interesting. I was watching like a Food Network thing yesterday, and one of the chefs said, oh, I always put the mayonnaise, I like to put it in when everything is still warm. I don't recommend that at all, because if you do, I think you use twice the amount of mayonnaise. It gets really
Gooey.
kind of gooey, and yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Kind of gooey and heavy, and yeah. So for this, what we recommend is I always make them the day before and put them in the refrigerator, drain them really well, put them in the refrigerator, and just refrigerate overnight. It just works out better that way. And I know I need a couple of things, so let me grab that and we'll be right back. Okay, we rearranged a few things. We're set now. Mom has the eggs all diced up, and while she was doing that, I did the onions. Mom, you want to give that a quick stir?
Sure. I'm gonna use this.
Yeah. Just to kind of get that going.
It's like I overcooked the eggs slightly.
Yeah, well, we'll put some mayonnaise and mustard in there. Nobody will know. Okay, perfect. And to that, we're going to add our mayonnaise. You know, people, I think, make a big deal out of making a potato salad, and it really doesn't have to be much of a big deal. It's a lot easier than people think, especially when you dice and cook the potatoes and eggs the night before. Oh, that looks good.
This is what I like to do, is I like to do all this, mix this up, and then put potatoes in last.
Okay.
And it looks, and you can get the right flavoring. And
should we put the salt and pepper in now too?
Sure.
Okay. So that's just salt and pepper, nothing special. Okay. But yeah, that's easier to mix up when it's like that, for sure.
Okay, it's all mixed up.
Okay. Now, put in the potatoes.
Plenty of room.
Yeah, we were like, which one or which bowl are we gonna mix this in? And that worked out okay. Mom's doing all the heavy lifting today. So, did you know of a get together where you don't have potato salad? Gotta have potato salad. Okay. Oh, let me get one more thing.
I think that should be good.
Wonderful. Okay, so the one thing you always want to do is gotta taste it, gotta make sure your seasonings are right. So you need paper towel, Mom?
I do.
And we can eat out of this because we're gonna eat out of this later today.
I think you could use a little bit more salt.
A little more salt? Well, that's good.
Just not very much.
That's about another quarter teaspoon of salt.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. Okay. You want to try it again, or you want to call it good?
I think we probably call it good, but I'll try it again. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Oh, that's good. So guys, you can also add to this, like Dad and I like dill pickles. Mom's like, nope, no dill pickles in my potato salad. Fresh herbs are always really good. You could use relish. All those things kind of come together really nicely. If you prefer, you know, something that's a little fancier or whatever. Now, to serve this, I could wash off this bowl and put it in here and have it really nicely heaped. Oh, I think that looks just glorious. Why don't you give me another, why don't we just wipe off the edges of this? I'm gonna kind of get everything in here towards the middle. And just wipe off the edges a little bit, just so it looks a little nicer for presentation. And I tell you guys, the best, right here, hands down, the best of any. When it comes to, looks like I out of brand new paprika here. Mom, you can't get away that quickly. Get back in here. Oh, I was gonna sprinkle paprika on there, but I can't get this lid off. Okay. Pretend, if you will, pretty red stuff over the top of it. Anyway, that's just not going to happen today. So apologize for that, but your next barbecue, next cookout, next, like potluck.
Family get together.
Yep.
Anything.
It's a must. Thanks for being here, Mom. I appreciate it.
Thanks for asking me.
Do appreciate if you could like and follow. Of course, visit the blog over at bowlmeover.com, Facebook, YouTube, all the things. Do appreciate it. Have a wonderful summer. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.